Welcome back to the Cobra Sports Network. I'm Mackenzie Sharp, and I'm here with Kaylee Haggard. We hope everyone had a great Christmas break, and we are here to recap all the exciting things that have happened. To kick things off, we're going to talk about girls basketball.
The girls' basketball player of the break was Desiree Evans, with leading stats in all categories.
During the tournament, the girls' industrial varsity played Liberal Arts and Science Academy, which is a team from Australia, Wimberley, and Hutto.
The varsity basketball girls played Tidehaven at Tidehaven the Friday of the week that we got out for Christmas break. They also played this past Friday against Yoakum at home.
Unfortunately, the varsity girls lost against Tidehaven in a very tight game, 37-39, only losing by 2 points. They also played Yoakum over the break and took the win 46-32.
The girls had a successful Christmas break, and we hope this continues on for the rest of the season.
Now let's get into boys basketball.
The boys basketball athlete of the week was Braden Van Duren Fuller. He stepped up in the last two games defensively. He was a big key on why we went into overtime against Hallettsville.
Over the break, the varsity basketball boys played in a tournament in Luling.
During the tournament, they went 3-0 and beat Flatonia, Luling, and Hondo. In total, they won 6 games this break. They lost just one game against Yoakum by only 1 point.
Yeah, and this week on Tuesday, they played Hallettsville.
Freshman boys won against Brahmas with an impressive 36-18.
JV boys also won by a whopping 21 points, with making their score an impressive 45-24.
Varsity boys had the lead in the first quarter, but Hallettsville was able to catch up their lead and take it in the second and third quarter.
However, Industrial really stepped up their game in the third quarter and scored 12 points to beat Hallettsville's lead by 7 points, ending the game at 30-23.
Now moving on, let's see who we play this week.
The varsity girls play Edna in Edna on Friday at 6:15.
The varsity boys also play Edna in Edna on Friday at 7:30. Come out and support.
Now let's get into our interviews.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. I'm brought to you here with senior Desiree Evans. Big game against Hallettsville Tuesday. Y'all won pretty big. What was it? It was 20-point deficit, right?
15
point deficit against Hallettsville. Season's going strong, right? 4-2, right?
Yes, 4-2.
So where does that put y'all at district right now?
Right now we're tied for second with Edna and Columbus.
So it's going to be a big game tonight against Edna.
Yeah.
Big win would put y'all over, right? So what have y'all been working on coming off of the big win to defeat Edna tonight?
I mean, Edna is known for a 1-3-1, so they're going to trap. So we just need to know how to handle the trap and get through it, whip the ball through them and stuff like that. So
playing away against Edna tonight, is that going to be quite a disadvantage, or is it going to be basically the same? Because I mean, we travel well, and Edna's basically our neighbors, so hopefully a lot of people show up tonight. But is it definitely a big change from being home and away?
I'd say we should be fine. If anything, it should light a fire up under us. So I think we'll be okay.
All right, and I got one more question because it was not answered last time I asked. What is the quote of the day from Miss Anderson?
Can tell you.
Well, hopefully third time's a charm. Thank you for coming on, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. I'm brought to you here with Braden Van Duren Fuller, and we're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming rival game against Edna. Just like the girls did, y'all had a big win against Hallettsville on Tuesday, and a big reason to that was your defensive prowess against Jorion, one of their better players, if not their best player. Tell me a little bit about how you took on him against Hallettsville, and how that's going to transition to the game tonight.
Well, Coach Van Duren had me in practice go up against JV players. Easton LaRue, your brother, he had me go up against him and like 94 feet away from the basket, trap, man, relentless pressure. I think we can do that against Braylon Harris, Caleb, number 4, and their freshmen. If we can stay right and play the mind games, we could really win this game.
How big of a change would a win tonight be after the big win against Hallettsville?
It'd be very big. We've been working hard all week trying to prepare for this game, and Hallettsville definitely helped us out with with Jorion and now with Braylon Harris and all those other guys.
Definitely, yeah. Playing tougher opponents definitely helps with preparing for the next games. Big game tonight. It's always big crowd over there at Edna, but they're going to travel well. These games always travel well. But how much of a same way as I asked Desiree, how much of a difference is it from home and away? Even though we travel pretty much the same where we go.
There's a big difference. Like free throws, you're gonna have people in your ears, parents getting loud, and stuff like that. But you know, it's always cool to pull an upset.
Yeah, most definitely. And being a new kid, how are you coming to the school this year? How are you feeling the atmosphere in those Edna games against our rivals? I mean, I know it's pretty fun for me. It's all fun and games, but it's pretty fun to play a rival. How are you feeling?
It's cool. I'm hoping that we can pull an upset and make some people upset, and bring a pride and a win to the Cobras.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for coming on. It's going to be all I have for you today, but good luck tonight, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That is all we have for this week's edition of the Cobra Sports Network Weekly Update. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to help support our athletic program. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week. As always,
It's a great day to be a Cobra.